But otherwise,
With that,
well, yes, we personally performed the surgery. She and I.
yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. Now his brother is a doctor,
Yes, my brother's, but he didn't perform the surgery. Only my mom and I
and his
did.
mother is in the medical field.
That's true. She is indeed in the medical field. Oh, you know what? None of the links are anywhere close to up.
Yep.
That's fine. Let me put those up right now. And it's silent. There's no background music. Everything's done. It just needs to get loaded,
Yeah.
basically. So it shouldn't be long before we get started. Let's turn on this Harris Heller background music.
Here's how stream beats.
Harris Heller stream beats.
So, Star Wars.
Star Wars. Nothing but Star Wars.
Like, actually.
There's lots of Star Wars announced today. Ryan, though.
Yeah, that one didn't get an announcement, and I don't know why.
It's mildly concerning.
I'm sure it's just like development stuff.
Yeah, but I don't know. If I were them and there's been so much like talk and rumor about it, then I'd want to reassure people it's definitely happening. Like not say this is when it's coming out, but also just a reminder, here's this thing that's been delayed a bunch, like
Trilogy, as opposed to two of the three Star Wars trilogies that happened.
yeah. Well, hey, the best one was the one that started unplanned, so
Mm-hmm.
that is an inarguable fact.
So, Blood Gulch is playable in Fortnite now.
I don't know what that means.
The map from Halo and Red vs. Blue.
Oh. I have never watched Red vs. Blue, and I don't know the Halo maps by name. So which one's Blood Gulch?
It's the one that's like a rust red canyon.
I believe... Okay, cool. Yep, Googled it. I know that one. There is... Shit. Oh. Forgot I have a button on the stream deck for that. That makes sense. What? Failed. Why would this upload fail? Let's try it this way. No way it's gonna fail this way. Yes, thank you for reminding in the chat, Recovered. If your answer sheet has last week's date, that's the old one. I'm working on getting the new one up. It should be up real soon. Like, very, very soon. Send, link, copy.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Week? Started writing this week's quiz last week, that's for sure.
That was a truth fact.
You started writing this week's quiz during last week's quiz.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you know what I forgot about? When we go live on YouTube, I had to fix those things again. Here. And like I said, just today. Normally, I don't even go live without fixing most of this stuff, even when we're late. This time, though, I just had things.
Stuff and things.
That's a good point, Brandon. We do need to be. I have another podcast I do that never gets fucking released, so. Resources. All right. The links on the panels are all correct. I'm just fixing Nightbot, and then all the links are correct. And then we should be able to get started very soon. R.I.P. Debo? Oh, are you watching football right now? There we go. All right. Bang Biz. Bang answers. Look.
Yep. And I'm seeing people working on Viz, so we're all good, yeah.
Like, people already submitting Viz?
I see people working on Viz.
Oh, gotcha. I forgot about the Discord where we can see one team pre-doing things.
Solid early 21st century. And it reminded me that I can't write all of quiz on my own.
I mean, you probably could if you had to.
Correct. But I'd rather not.
Right. I mean, I guess that's, yeah, because there was the 1 week that I did, but even then I used Young Joe's help, so.
Stream Deck issue.
What buffering?
There are multiple people saying that the stream keeps buffering really badly. And I don't know if anyone else is experiencing that.
Oh, no, that was probably because I was exporting things that I thought exported earlier.
Oh, okay. So
but I forgot.
It isn't a stream beat thing, it's a resource load thing.
Yeah, it's resources, so it should be fine now because everything is exported. But I didn't hit the render button on After Effects, and I thought I did.
Right.
So trying to run After Effects and export, and Premiere is still up. Like, it shouldn't be a problem during actual quiz. It might be a little bit during pre-show, but by the time we start, everything should be fixed.
Right.
What? think I have enough to get us going. Let me just save this and send it to you. And I swear to God, if iCloud fucks me again, I'm gonna scream. I don't think iCloud's gonna fuck me again. I think we're good. Okay.
Okay.
Oh my God, love. Love that journey for you. Ew, David. Oh, you know what? That's what happened. Okay.
What's what happened?
I think I left on delete. Didn't I? Yes, I did. That's fine. I don't need to do a Windows update because I'm on a Hackintosh, so it's all good. Everything's fine. We're all fine here.
Big Sir Catalina.
Let me double check. I do have Catalina on my laptop. Some money in my Cash App.
Okay.
You know, just FYI.
Well, he'll like at least one question tonight.
Windows updates can't. I was saying is Windows updates can't mess me up because I don't have Windows to update. I mean, I do have Windows to update. I'm just not booted into Windows. Okay. Wow, I have so many things open that shouldn't be open. No, what messed me up, if you want to peek behind the curtain, what messed me up is I did actually hit export when I thought I hit export. What happened was I left checked delete file upon completion, so it just uploaded to YouTube and then deleted the file. Which normally, when I check it on purpose, because I don't want the thing saved. Because it's like a test file or something. But in this case, I don't like it checked because I need round 6 to run round 6. It's important. Alright. Let's see if I press the PowerPoint button. Will it show you? Alright, no, that's good enough. We will... Oh, I gotta turn the clock on. Alright, we will be back in like 5-ish minutes. So I guess we're starting like a full half hour late. We'll be back real soon. Stick tuned.
How does a bastard, orphan, son of a whore and a Scotsman, dropped in the middle of a forgotten spot in the Caribbean by providence, impoverished and squalor, grow up to be a hero and a scholar? The $10 founding father without a father got a lot farther by working a lot harder, by being a lot smarter, by being a self-starter. By 14 they placed him in charge of a trading charter.
And every day while slaves were being slaughtered and carted away across the waves, he struggled and kept his guard up. Inside he was longing for something to be a part of. The brother was ready to beg, steal, borrow, or barter.
Then a hurricane came and devastation reigned. Our man saw his future dripping down the drain. Put a pencil to his temple, connected it to his brain, and he wrote his first refrain, a testament to his pain. Well, the word got around, they said this kid is insane, man. Took up a collection just to send him to the mainland. Get your education, don't forget from whence you came, and the world's gonna know your name. What's your name, man?
Alexander Hamilton. My name is Alexander Hamilton. And there's a million things I haven't done. But just you wait, just you wait.
When he was 10, his father split, full of it, debt-ridden. 2 years later, see Alex and his mother bedridden, half dead, sitting in their own sick, the scent thick. And Alex got better, but his mother went quick.
Moved in with a cousin, the cousin committed suicide. Left him with nothing but ruined pride. Something new inside, a voice saying, Alex, you gotta fend for yourself. He started retreating and reading every treatise on the shelf.
There would have been nothing left to do for someone less astute. He would have been dead and destitute without a cent or restitution. Started working, clerking for his late mother's landlord, trading sugar cane and rum and all the things he can't afford. Scared for every book he can get his hands on. Planning for the future, see him now as he stands on the bow of a ship, headed for a new land. In New York, you can be a new man.
New York, you can just you wait. New York, you can just you wait. New York, you can be a new man. New York, just you wait.
Alexander Hamilton,
Alexander Hamilton,
we are waiting in the wings for you.
waiting in the wings.
You never back down, you never learn to take your time. Oh, Alexander Hamilton,
Alexander Hamilton,
when America sings for you.
Will they know what you overcame? Will they know you rewrote the game? The world will never be the same.
the ship is in the harbor now. See if you can spot him. Another immigrant coming up from the bottom. His enemies destroyed his rep. America forgot him. We fought with him. Me, I died for him.
Me, I trusted him.
Me, I loved him.
And me, I'm the damn fool that shot him.
There's a million things I haven't done, but just you wait.
What's your name, man?
Alexander Hamilton.
This is the Speakeasy Pub Quiz for Thursday, December 10th, 2020. This week's quiz, Speakeasy the Musical. We are here. It is time for Speakeasy Pub Quiz. Only 30 minutes late. Swear to God, we'll be better next week. Yeah, I don't know. That's it. I'm Sneaky. That's Joe Quiz. How's it going, Joe?
It's going, yeah. It's a night.
It's a night. It certainly is a night. Let's get started with quiz. First up, the belt, which last week's winner of the belt, which I thought I had fixed this, but apparently I had not. Last week's winner of the belt was for rectal use only. They won for the second week in a row. So congratulations to them. They are the team to beat. Often they are the team to beat, so we'll see what happens. Quiz rules.
Yeah. Rule numero uno, don't put the answers in chat, real answers or fake answers, YouTube or Twitch chat, because, like, why? Why would you do that? Why would you do that to yourself? Why would you do that to others? Just
Rude.
don't.
Yeah. Rule number 2, don't cheat. We know you have devices in front of you that can look up all the world's knowledge. Don't use them, because that ain't cool. Winners never cheat, cheaters never win. So, like, don't cheat.
And rule number 3, be kind. Yeah, it's, we know it's late. We're trying. Please be nice to us.
I don't know why PowerPoint hates me. Gameplay rules. Quiz consists of 7 rounds with 7 questions each.
Rounds, as always, are going to include music, visual, video, and random knowledge. You can play round 4 right now by hitting Bang Viz over in the Twitch chat, like so, and it'll take you to the link where you can fill in those answers as you go. Those are going to be due before the end of round 5. Most rounds are going to have 7 available points. Some have 14, and as always, rounds 2, which is our music round, and round 7, which is our final random knowledge round of the evening, are going to have 14 available points.
That is correct. So with that all said, it's time to start with round number 1.
Yeah.
Here we go. Round number 1 is called Newsies. And it is a current events round, which is not what this is going to say, because I just remembered I left it at the HBO thing.
It's there.
Again, second week in a row. Every time round 1 is going to say it's about the home box office network.
Round number 1 is called Newsies. This is a round on current events. Question number 1. We mentioned this the other week, but Warner Brothers announced that in 2021, all of its movies will simultaneously release in theaters and on HBO Max. See, it fits. We made it. I saved it. Including which film starring Jimmy Smits and Stephanie Beatriz? We read all the questions twice. Quiz, except for one I can't pronounce things. So question 1 again. We mentioned this the other week, but Warner Brothers announced that in 2021, all of its movies will simultaneously release in theaters and on HBO Max, including which film starring Jimmy Smits and Stephanie Beatriz?
They think they got us, do they got? Even though we ain't got hats or badges, we're a union just by saying so. And the world will know. What's it gonna take to stop the wagons? Are we ready? Yeah! What's it gonna take to stop the scabbers? Can we do it? Yeah! We'll do what we gotta do until we break the will of mighty Bill and Joe.
You're muted, bud.
Yesterday it was announced that American engineering company Boston Dynamics was being purchased for $1 billion by which Korean automaker? Once again, question number 2. Yesterday it was announced that American engineering company Boston Dynamics was being purchased for $1 billion by which Korean automaker? Is that the question to like 900 something million? But...
I mean, at that scale.
Yeah.
What if the Lanceys come out swinging? Will we hear it? No! When you got 100 voices singing, who can hear a lousy whistle blow? And the world will know that this ain't no game, that we got a ton of rotten fruit and perfect aim. So they gave their word, well it ain't worth beans. Now they're gonna see what stop the presses really means. And the old will weep and go back to sleep. And we got no
Question number 3. Along with skateboarding, sport climbing, and surfing, what sport did the IOC announce as an addition to the 2024 Paris Olympics? Personally, I'm waiting for the Electric Boogaloo sequel. Question 3 again. Along with skateboarding, sport climbing, and surfing, what sport did the IOC announce as an addition to the 2024 Paris Olympics? Personally, I'm waiting for the Electric Boogaloo sequel.
We've been keeping score. Either they gives us our rights or we gives them a war. We've been down too long, and we paid our dues.
And the things we do today will be tomorrow's news.
And the die is cast, and the torch is passed, and the roar will rise, and the ranks will grow, and so the world will feel the fire and fire.
Question number 4. A revival was announced of iCarly, set to air on Paramount Plus, which isn't technically a new streaming service, but rather a rebranding of what existing service you probably only use to watch Star Trek. Question 4 again. A revival was announced of iCarly, set to air on Paramount Plus, which isn't technically a new streaming service, but rather a rebranding of what existing service that you probably only use to watch Star Trek.
I know, you see, somehow the world will change for me and be so wonderful. Live life, breathe air. I know somehow
We're gonna get there and feel so wonderful.
I will make you change your mind. These things
Question number 5. We got a trailer for A Recipe for Seduction, a Lifetime original mini-movie starring Mario Lopez as which fast food founder who actually only reached the rank of private? This is real. This okay. Question 5 again. We got a trailer for A Recipe for Seduction, a Lifetime original mini-movie starring Mario Lopez as which fast food founder who actually only reached the rank of private? This is a real thing we're getting, folks.
It is airing this weekend.
On Lifetime.
I know it's time to raise the hand that draws the line and be so wonderful. Golden sunshine, I know somehow it's gonna be mine and feel so wonderful. Show me what you can become. There's a
Question number 6. Apple introduced what new product on Tuesday? At $549, it's the highest end product in its line. Not in its class, but in its product line. Once again, question number 6. Apple introduced what new product on Tuesday? At $549, it's the highest end product in its line.
Dude, these came out. I saw the pictures. I thought it was a Photoshop.
I, in fact, hate everything about it. I meant to talk about it in our chat. I meant to complain to Dan about it.
Yeah, but you also know that he would say, yeah, they're awesome.
I don't know. I feel like this might be the one that he's a bridge too far on.
And question 7, today, what entertainment company convened a shareholders meeting which broke both of your quizmasters' brains? Question 7 again, today, what entertainment company convened a shareholders meeting which broke both of your quizmasters' brains? And now we're going to give you 2 minutes on the clock. We're going to put all of the questions back up on the screen so that in case you missed one or in case we totally butchered the pronunciation, you will get another go at that, and then you will have 2 minutes to submit all the things.
That's correct. You will have 2 minutes. 2 minutes on the clock and go. That does not say 2 minutes on the clock. That says nothing on the clock. Now it'll say 2 minutes on the clock. And nope, it does say 2 minutes on the clock. Just has no questions. There we go. 2 minutes on the clock.
Amazing.
Hey, listen, words get said, and then eventually things happen.
This is an audio and a visual medium. If we keep saying them in one of those mediums, it'll happen in the other. That's how this works.
That's fine. How many entertainment companies convene shareholders meetings today, Brandon?
You're hot, then you're cold, you're yes, then you're no, you're in, then you're out, you're up, then you're down, you're
45 seconds to submit.
white, it's black and it's white, we fight, we break up, we kiss, we make up. You don't really wanna stay, no, you shouldn't really wanna go. Hot, then you're cold, you're yes, then you're no, you're in, then you're out, you're up, then you're down. Someone call the doctor. Got a case of love bipolar. Stuck on a roller coaster. Can't get off this ride.
All right, time is up. So if you've not yet submitted your answers for round number
Changes clothes.
1, Jesus, we just started and I'm already losing round numbers. If you've not yet
Yeah.
submitted for round number 1, submit those now.
Because I'm only seeing 2 teams right now.
And I know we've got more than 2 teams. Actually, I'm not sure we've got more than 2 teams. No, no, I do know we have more than 2 teams.
I see 3. This might be everyone.
I see 3 for sure, but I assume we'll have a couple more.
So how about that shareholders meeting, eh?
How about that shareholders meeting? Oh. Hey, it's One Little Slip from Chicken Little soundtrack version. Do you know who was in this movie?
Zach Braff of Scrubs fame.
That's correct. I feel like there's more people. There should be more people than have submitted.
I mean, I see the 2 teams that specifically asked. The other team we've seen in chat. And then Brandon might just be here.
Well, Bailey was too, but which one's, Oh my god, what's their name? What's their... What are they usually named?
Yeah, they're, I see Merkel's bum.
No, I see Merkel's boner. What's the...
Yeah. Groupimus?
little Begro's team? What's
Pocket
the name?
Sand?
Pocket Sand.
You mean the second submission?
What do you mean?
He's here.
I believe that he's here. I just don't see the name Pocket Sand. I don't know what name it was.
I have it highlighted in the Google sheet.
What's last?
No, it's because you didn't clear it.
No, it's still last. They submitted, but it's still last.
Right.
What you're looking at is still last week, so I gotta fix that.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
I assumed you were one of these 4 teams, Beagle. I just didn't know which one you were. Okay, that's fine. Unless he submitted last week. Hey, they did. Look at that. We have 3 teams that submitted on last week's sheet. That's fine. The 3 teams that submitted on last week's sheet, I will fix you for this week's sheet, but make sure to grab this week's sheet.
So what you're telling me is we were looking at 2 different answer sheets. And that's why we were both like, that's why we feel short.
That seems correct, yes.
Cool. All right, ready for answers?
Yes. I didn't say it was his last movie, by the way, Bailey. I just said he was in it. Was his last movie not Oz the Great and Powerful? Okay, cool. Ready to go. Time for round 1 answers. But first up, your ad here. Do you have something to promote? Maybe a live stream, a business, or a podcast? Then support us on Patreon. Patreon.com Speakeasy Pub Quiz. Or email us, speakeasypubquiz@gmail.com for individual things. Individual rates, rather. Just like how this week's quiz is brought to you by otters holding hands while they sleep. You know the way you feel when you see a picture of 2 otters holding hands? That's how you're going to feel playing quiz. And round 1 was brought to you... Round 2 will be brought to you by otters holding hands. One of these rounds is brought to you by otters holding hands while they sleep. Cool.
The concept of a round is brought to you by otters holding hands.
The concept of round is brought to you by otters holding hands while they sleep. Round 1 answers.
Yeah, it's a good place. We can do concepts. Question number 1. We mentioned this the other week, but Warner Brothers announced that in 2021, all of its movies will simultaneously release in theaters and on HBO Max, including which film starring Jimmy Smits and Stephanie Beatriz? Well, this week is Speakeasy the musical. And so the first answer was In the Heights, Lin-Manuel Miranda's first musical, which debuted at Wesleyan University way back when.
Oh, it wasn't Don Knotts' last movie. Cool. Okay. Question number 2. Yesterday was announced that American engineering company Boston Dynamics was being purchased for $1 billion by which Korean automaker? That is Hyundai.
Question number 3. Along with skateboarding, sport climbing, and surfing, what sport did the IOC announce as an addition to the 2024 Paris Olympics? Personally, I am still waiting for the Electric Boogaloo sequel. That is breakdancing, which Team Philippines will get the gold in.
That seems legit.
Unless it doesn't.
Is Jason Mendoza playing for Team Philippines?
It's just going to be Manny Jacinto and a bunch of other people of Filipino descent who aren't actually from the Philippines.
Yeah, because you have to be a citizen of the country for the Olympics, right?
I think so.
Yeah, I think so. Although Manny Jacinto might be a citizen of the Philippines.
Manny Jacinto was born there, so he might be a dual citizen. I don't know how Canada's citizenship laws work.
Yeah, I don't know. Question number 4. A revival was announced of iCarly set to air on Paramount Plus, which isn't technically a new streaming service, but rather a rebranding of what existing service that you probably only use to watch Star Trek. That is CBS All Access.
New episode of Discovery came out today. Question 5. We got a trailer for A Recipe for Seduction, a Lifetime original minimovie starring Mario Lopez as which fast food founder who actually only reached the rank of private. He's referred to as Colonel because he was an honorary Kentucky colonel. This is Colonel Harland David Sanders.
But just Colonel Sanders is fine. One team actually did write Harland, so no extra points, but you got it right.
Good for you.
Question number 6. Apple introduced what new product on Tuesday at $549? It is the highest end product in its line. Those are the AirPods Max.
Thanks, I hate it.
They're terrible. I don't like them.
And question 7. Today, what entertainment company convened a shareholders meeting which broke both of your quizmasters' brains? That was Disney and all of their constituent companies, but we were looking for Disney. Our brains are also fried from this.
That's correct. All right, that is it for round number 1. Time now for round number 2. Whoop, that's Disney. There it is. Round number 2 is called Best Original Score. Best Original Score. Did I change this one? It's not a top 40 round. These songs are all going to be songs from jukebox musicals. All songs that were used in jukebox musicals, but they're going to be the original songs that were used in those jukebox musicals. We just want the title and artist, as always, 1 point for title and 1 point for artist.
Yeah, for example, if you hear Mamma Mia, then you're going to write Mamma Mia, ABBA.
That's correct. You won't hear Mamma Mia, though, because it's not in this round.
Which is why I made sure that was...
I know. No, I watched you take a second to make sure I took it out, and then here we go, starting with question number 1.
Ooh, baby, when I see your face, mellow as the month of May. Oh, darling, I can't stand it when you look at me that way.
Question number 2. Question number 3.
Well, my hands are shaky and my knees are weak. I can't seem to stand on my own 2 feet.
Question.
And you look for a place to hide. Did someone make you...
Question number 5. Question number 6.
When I come home, I know I'm gonna be the man who comes back home to you. And if I broke, well, I know I'm gonna be the man who's growing over you.
Question number 7. All right, here they all are again one more time, starting with question number 1.
Ooh, baby, when I see your face, mellow as the month of May. Oh, darling, I can't stand it when you look at me that way.
Question number 2. Question number 3.
Well, my hands are shaky and my knees are weak. I can't seem to stand on my own 2 feet.
I forgot. You guys didn't hear Joe sneeze, but Joe just sneezed. Question number 4.
Does the pain weigh out the pride? And you look for a place to hide. Did someone make you...
Question number 5. Question 6.
When I come home, I know I'm gonna be the man who comes back home to you. And if I broke, well, I know I'm gonna be the man who's growing over you.
And question 7. All right, that is it for round number 2. So go ahead and submit your answers for round number 2.
Yeah, that was about 5 minutes away from being a 21-point round before I decided that was a very, very bad idea.
Adding Name the Musical, yeah.
Yeah, just name the jukebox musical.
because we know how much you guys love musical rounds. Was it week 1 that we did the Andrew Lloyd Webber round?
It was like week 2, I want to say. I want to say it was
No,
week
it was
2.
week 1. It was week 1 because it was Top
was
Gun because it was
early.
Phantom.
Oh, yes, that's correct. Yeah.
Yeah.
Man,
That did not go well.
that did not go well.
We had so many people mad at us that week. It was awesome.
Here I go again, my, how can I resist ya? Mamma mia, does it show again? My, just how much I missed ya. Yes, I've been broken
Got
hearted.
42 seconds.
Since the day we parted. Why did I ever let you go? Mamma mia, now I really know. My, I should not have let you go. I was angry inside when I knew we were through.
Looks like a couple got sent into round 2 again. Got sent into last week's again.
Times I've cried over you.
Please, if you know what? Everybody close this week's quiz and just close the answer form you have and open up the answer form that Joe just put in chat.
There's a fire within my soul. Just one look and I can hear a bell ring.
I'm going to put this in the other Discord server too.
Mamma mia, here I go again. My, how can I resist ya? Mamma mia, does it
I should probably send it to Bigro.
just how much I missed ya. Yes, I've been broken hearted. Since the day we parted.
Cool. Yep, we still got all the sheets in.
Did I ever let you go?
So time is up. We got all the answer sheets in once we finally fixed them on them. So it's time now for round number 2 answers. There it is. Round 2 answers. There we go. Starting with oh yeah, the date was right, but the URL changed. You're right. That's my mistake. Here we go. Round 2 answers, starting with question number 1.
Oh, baby, when I see your face, mellow as the month of May. Oh, darling, I can't stand it when you look at me that way.
That is I Feel the Earth Move by Carole King. Question number 2. That is Pour Some Sugar on Me by Def Leppard. Question number 3.
Well, my hands are shaky and my knees are weak. I can't seem to stand on my own 2 feet.
That is nope, sorry. That is All Shook Up by Elvis Presley. Question number 4.
Does the pain weigh out the pride? And you look for a place to hide. Did someone make you?
That is 21 Guns by Green Day. Question 5. That is ABC by the Jackson 5. Question number 6.
When I come home, I know I'm gonna be the man who comes back home to you. And if I broke, well, I know I'm gonna be the man who's growing over you.
That is I'm Gonna Be 500 Miles by the Proclaimers. And question 7. That is Can't Take My Eyes Off You by Frankie Valli. I'll tell you what, Grouptimus, I'll be nice and give you points for all the musicals you got right, but you also only got one musical right. So, nothing I can do about that one.
Anyone else remember the title of Sunshine on Leith?
It's the name of the album. The album that I'm Going to Be 500 Miles on is called Sunshine on Leith. That's their second most famous song.
Yeah, like... Come on, guys.
I don't know. All right. Time now for...
And that's why this was not a 21-point round.
Okay, hold on. Let me make sure this is right. I just
want to fact check that.
No, I just want to make sure that I fixed the thing that I thought I fixed. Play from... Do. Why didn't it fix? Did I not save? That's fine. Round 3.
Oh, we're just skipping? Okay, cool.
Skipping
round 3 is called The Lightning Thief. It also could be called Hades Town. I flipped a coin on this one. Everyone ready? Cool. Question number 1. Sometimes called rabbitfish, what mythological name refers to cartilaginous fish which aren't sharks, skates, or rays? Oh, cool. You're going to take the question away?
That's on me. There we go.
Question number 1 again. Sometimes called rabbitfish, what mythological name refers to cartilaginous fish which aren't sharks, skates, or rays? It's the 4th one.
Joe, I'm writing too many marine rounds. Also Joe.
I mean, that's not what this round is, to be fair.
No, you're right. It seems like it is right away. I know it's not.
I mean, this also isn't not one, I think, looking at a later question, but... Question number 2. Particle physics enthusiasts may be familiar with either an experiment at the Large Hadron Collider or a user facility at Argonne National Laboratory in Illinois, both arguably named after a Titanic deity. Question 2 again. Particle physics enthusiasts may be familiar with either an experiment at the Large Hadron Collider or a user facility at the Argonne National Laboratory, both arguably named after a Titanic deity. Grandpa Shark, Grandpa Shark. Let's go hunt, let's go hunt, let's go hunt, let's go hunt. Run away, run away, run away, run away. Safe at last, safe at last, safe at last. Question number 3. The colored part of your eye is probably named for this messenger of the gods. Question 3 again. This colored part of your eye is probably named for one of the messengers of the gods. It's a Greek mythology round, guys. Just so we're clear.
Whoa. Oh, never mind. Okay, cool.
What do you think you broke?
No, nothing. I thought it said this messenger of the gods. But it's not. It's this colored part of your eye. I thought it was worded differently in my head. And so I was like, oh, I guess I just like, it's you know how brains work.
No, for sure. I think like, there are a few different ways this could be phrased, but whatever. The one that's printed works.
No, absolutely. Brain.
Question number 4. Found on modern destroyers, this combat system is named after a shield borne by Athena and her father. Question 4 again. Found on modern destroyers, this combat system is named after a shield borne by Athena and her father.
Caballero del Zodiaco.
One team says, Percy Jackson knowledge don't fail me now. Another team says, my knowledge of Saint Seiya is failing me. These are not the same.
Weeb.
Question number 5. This Oregon-based sportswear brand is sure to make you feel victorious, as it's named for the goddess of victory. Question 5 again. This Oregon-based sportswear brand is sure to make you feel victorious, as it's named for the goddess of victory. Round into Hades Town, right down under the ground. That's true. I'm not sure that goddess was ever actually mentioned in Percy Jackson. And I have no idea whether she was mentioned in Saint Seiya, because I wouldn't have read Caballeros del Zodiaco.
Apparently it helped Nedge, so.
No, that's what I'm saying. Yeah. Like, he has a point. Question 6. This music streaming service, which originated as internet radio, may not have an end-of-the-year Wrapped feature, but it's probably better not to open that box anyway. Question 6 again. This music streaming service, which originated as internet radio, may not have an end-of-the-year Wrapped feature, but it's probably better not to open that box anyway.
3 words. ROI. Radio on internet.
3 commas, man. 3 commas.
3 commas. I was mildly concerned you'd never seen that show, and I was like,
You kidding me?
I mean, you don't have HBO.
I do have HBO.
No, I was doing the bit.
Oh. Right. Me constantly telling Dan I don't have HBO.
It's your bit, Joe.
Well, no, it's my bit to do at Dan.
To do at Dan. No, you're not wrong. You're not wrong.
And question 7, last but not least, the Roman goddess of magic, identified variously with the Greek goddesses Hecate and Artemis, bears what name? So there are 3 goddesses being referred to in this question. We're looking for the Roman goddess of magic. Question 7 again, last but not least, the Roman goddess of magic, identified variously with the Greek goddess Hecate and Artemis, bears what name? Just like with round 1, we're going to put all the questions back up so that you can see all of them. We're going to give you 2 minutes, and then you're going to have 2 minutes more or less, depending on if the score sheet works. Yeah.
Yep. It should be fine now because the score sheet now says this is the wrong sheet. Wrong sheet. Wrong sheet. So.
This is also a question where Percy Jackson knowledge probably would fail you, just for the record.
And it's out there somewhere. You can feel the electricity all in the evening air. And it may just be more of the same. But sometimes you wanna go where everyone knows your name. So I guess I'll have to wait and see. But I'm just gonna let something brand new happen to me. And it's alright. It's alright. It's alright. It's alright. It's alright. Bright lights in the big city. It belongs to us tonight. I've got the magic in me. Every time I touch that track, it turns into gold. Now everybody knows I've got the magic in me. When I hit the flow, the girls come snapping at me. Now everybody wants some presto, man.
Tricks that I'll attempt will blow your mind. Pick a verse, any verse I'll hypnotize you with every line. I need a volunteer, how about you? With the eyes, come on down to the front and sit right here and don't be shy. So come on, let's see the show tonight. Prepare to be astounded, no ghost or poltergeist. You know I'm no Pinocchio, I never told a lie. They call me Mr. Magic, man, I'm float on cloud 9.
I've got the magic in me.
I got the magic, baby.
Every time I touch that track, it turns into gold.
It turns to gold.
Everybody knows I've got the magic, 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 magic.
Sorry, I started jamming.
I got the magic in me.
We are out of time. Time is up. So if you've not yet submitted, go ahead and submit. It was only a 2.5 minute long song, so if we might have given you an extra 30 seconds. Let's go ahead and submit your answers if you haven't already. I think we have 6 out of 7. Wait, hold on.
Here's the thing, we started out friends. It was cool, but it was
Oh, Viz round's a little. Yeah, that's not gonna get fixed. It's round 4, but that's definitely certainly on me. But there's no way for me to fix that. I mean, there is a way for me to fix it. It's just not worth it. That was just a typo. So,
All right, I think we got our last sheet.
I know we had it before too. They just again submitted in the wrong place. They'll be fine. It should be fine from now on. And if it's not, then fucking they'll deal with it. You know, that's why it's fine. Life happens. Time now. What's funny, by the way, this is again, it's almost entirely my fault, but I do send visual round every time to Joe beforehand, and he also didn't catch that I typed round 7 at the top of it. Neither of us caught it, but I'm the one who typed it, so it's on me.
I can't read, so that's a thing.
It's just funny that I was like, oh yeah, it's true. That's an easy one we should catch.
Yeah.
Shit happens.
I just see that the number has an acute angle somewhere in it, and I'm like, yeah, that looks right.
It looks like a 4. All right, that is it for round 3. Time for a quick scoring break. We'll have round 3 answer standings coming up real quick.
Yep.
Please don't stop the, please don't stop the, please don't stop the music. 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 Been late, I gotta get my body moving, shake the stress away. I wasn't looking for nobody when you look my way. Possible candidate, yeah, who knew that you'd be up in here looking like you do, making staying over here impossible. Baby, I'ma say your aura is incredible. If you don't have to go down, do you know what you started? I just came here to party, but now we're rocking on the dance floor, acting naughty. Your hands around my waist, just let the music play. We're in it and test to test, and now we're face to face. I wanna take you away, let's escape into the music. DJ, let it play. I just can't refuse it, like the way you do this. Keep on rocking to it. Please don't stop the, please don't stop the, please don't stop the music. I wanna take you away, let's escape into the music. DJ, let it play. I just can't refuse it, like the way you do this. Keep on rocking to it. Please don't stop the, please don't stop the, please don't stop the music. Explode. What goes on between us, no one has to know. This is a private show. Oh, do you know what you started? I just came here to party, but now we're rocking on the dance floor, acting naughty. Your hands around my waist, just let the music play. We're in it and test to test, and now we're face to face. I wanna take you away, let's escape into the music. DJ, let it play. I just can't refuse it, like the way you do this. Keep on rocking to it. Please don't stop the, please don't stop the, please don't stop the music. I wanna take you away, let's escape into the music. DJ, let it play. I just can't refuse it, like the way you do this. Keep on rocking to it. Please don't stop the, please don't stop the, please don't stop the music. The music. Please don't stop the music.
I see what happened. Hold on. I went to standings check slide instead of scoring bake slide, and then it decided to act odd on me. So now it's time for. Still says scoring break.
This is great. This is fantastic.
Hold on. Now it's time for round 3 answers. There we go.
Cool. Round 3 answers. Round 3 was called the Lightning Thief because we had a choice between the Lightning Thief and Hades Town, and Percy Jackson is coming to Disney Plus. So take 2. Lightning Thief. Question 1. Sometimes called rabbitfish, what mythological name refers to cartilaginous fish which aren't sharks, skates, or rays? The fourth kind are called chimera. Yeah, they're actually really cute. They've got giant eyes. They've got really long tails. Chimera. Question 2. Particle physics enthusiasts may be familiar with either an experiment at the Large Hadron Collider or a user facility at the Argonne National Laboratory, both arguably named after Titanic deity. The deity we were looking for was Atlas. So the Argonne user facility is the Argonne Tandem Linac Accelerator System, or Atlas. I don't know what the CERN version stands for. Question 3, this colored part of your eye is probably named for the messenger of the gods. So Iris is the goddess of rainbows. She's also one of the gods' messengers, and the rainbow-colored part of your eye is the iris.
By the way, the CERN Atlas is A, toroidal, LHC for the L, and then apparatus for the S. Apparatus A for, and then S at the end of apparatus for the S. It's not great, Bob.
They're physicists. They're not linguists. Question 4. Found on modern destroyers, this combat system is named after a shield borne by Athena and her father. So Zeus gave Athena the Aegis. And now several navies around the world use the Aegis combat system on their destroyers. Question 5. This Oregon-based sportswear brand is sure to make you feel victorious as it's named for the goddess of victory. You either knew this through Saint Seiya for some reason or because it's one of the biggest sports brands in the world. Nike?
I got my Nike shoebox right here. Nike. All right,
Just do it. Don't let your dreams be dreams.
It looks for what it's worth, I think it looks just like a square root sign.
It's true. Question 6. This music streaming service, which originated as internet radio, may not have had an end-of-the-year Wrapped feature, but it's probably better not to open that box anyway, because it would be Pandora's box. It's Pandora. And last, but definitely not least, the Roman goddess of magic, identified variously with the Greek goddesses Hecate and Artemis, bears what name? Rick Riordan would not be able to help you out here because Rick Riordan said the Roman goddess of magic is still Hecate, but the correct answer is Trivia. She's the goddess of 3 pathways. It's great.
All right, that is it for round 3. It's time now for a standings check as of round 3. And we have 7 teams playing tonight. In 7th place, it is Marth.
In 6th place, we have Grouptimus Prime.
In 5th place, Blue Skidoo.
Got a 3-way tie for second lads with Lotka Lads, Diamond Club, who are still predominantly penultimate, I guess, and Pocket Sand.
And in 1st place, it is Markle's Boner. So we got a lot of quiz to play. We'll see what happens.
Very close to the...
Break that 2nd place tie, yeah.
Honestly.
Yeah, so it's time now for round number 5. Round 5 is called Aaron Tveit. Aaron Tveit. It's a round on Aaron Tveit, winner of 0 Tony Awards. For now. Question number 1. You all probably know Aaron Tveit best from Gossip Girl, but who voiced the eponymous Gossip Girl? Question number 1. You all probably know Aaron Tveit best from Gossip Girl, but who voiced the eponymous Gossip Girl? Oh, there we go. For what it's worth, Joe, we did ask, kind of. Question number 2. In 2016, Tveit took a role as a Republican staffer on the CBS show Braindead, which saw what sort of invaders
Previously on
infiltrate
Braindead.
Washington, D.C.? I should have learned. I should just go and learn all of that. Question 2. In 2016,
Previously on Gunsmoke.
In 2016, Tveit took a role as a Republican staffer on the CBS show Braindead, which saw what sort of invaders infiltrate Washington, D.C.? I just think it would be... Like, it'd be really funny if Jonathan Colton in a concert just, like, between every song played a Previously on Braindead.
Previously on this show.
So good. Braindead was such a good show for a different
For
series.
not right before the 2016 election.
Well, not even just that. It was just like it was a good show for a different network. It would have been fine if it wasn't on CBS. CBS of all the shows to air that, very weird.
No, that's very true. They had the planned 4-season arc, man.
If it was
That would've
if
been
it was on
fantastic.
All Access, it would have gotten 4 full seasons.
No, absolutely. I think this was also like right before All Access happened, though, right?
I think it is, yeah.
Yeah, that's
It's
unfortunate.
actually, it's actually right after, but like, they didn't know what they were doing yet. So,
Right.
all right, question number 3. In 2019, In 2019, Aaron Tveit took on a recurring role on what CBS show about marine judge advocates, which somehow wasn't a spin-off of JAG?
Because like every other CBS show is a spin-off of Jag.
It's really weird that every CBS show right now is a spin-off of JAG. Question number 3. In 2019, Aaron Tveit took on a recurring role on what CBS show about a marine judge advocate, so it somehow wasn't a spin-off of JAG. Don't worry, at some point I'm sure it'll cross over and turn out actually it is a spin-off of JAG.
Have one of the characters show up in one of the Jag spin-offs.
Yeah, no, exactly. I forgot. I knew it was on last season, but I forgot it only lasted 1 season. You know what? It probably only lasted 1 season because it wasn't a spin-off of JAG.
That's a very good point, despite being about Jags. Like,
Yeah.
that's the best part. It's on CBS, it's about Jags, and it's the one show on CBS that is not a spin-off of Jag.
Like, Scorpion lasted 4 seasons, and I think that's because someone from NCIS appeared in 1 episode of it. All right. Question number 4. The only other lead role Tveit had was alongside Pedro Pascal in a USA Network FBI drama, which was set in a house that had the same name as which famous Memphis estate? Once again, question number 4. The only other lead role Tveit had was alongside Pedro Pascal in a USA Network FBI drama, which was set in a house that had the same name as what famous Memphis estate? Question number 5. Look, this is still Speakeasy the Musical. Aaron Tveit starred as Danny Zuko in Grease Live, which aired on which major American network? Question 5 again. Look, this is still Speakeasy the Musical. Aaron Tveit starred as Danny Zuko in Grease Live, which aired on which major American network? Question number 6.
All right, go ahead and read it, and I'll stop you when I need to stop you.
Tveit is arguably best known for the role as...
On jura.
In Les Miserables, name either of the leading cast members who reprised a role they also played on the West End. Question number 6 again. Tveit is arguably best known for his role as Enjolras. Is it Enjolras?
Close enough. Look, you have achieved high school theater production, which is why his name does not appear in the book of Les Miserables.
In Les Miserables, name either of the leading cast members who reprised a role they also played on the West End.
Like, legitimately, in the script for, like, stage productions, they do not say his name because it is impossible to pronounce.
You know what? I think I did pretty well for hearing it exactly 1 time.
Yeah. I think, like, some productions will shout his name at the start of Red and Black, but...
My favorite... So I looked it up real quick to take a look, and the pronunciation guide had a lot of pronunciations that I do not normally see. Like the zh sound, which is not regularly seen. Like, I know what it looks like and I know what it is, but it's like... Urgh.
Yep.
All right, and question number 7. We assume that Aaron Tveit will receive at least 60% of the vote and receive a Tony Award for his role in Moulin Rouge. The physical Moulin Rouge is located in the 18th Administrative District of Paris, referred to the Français by what word?
This is fantastic.
Question number 7. We assume that Aaron Tveit will receive at least 60% of the vote and receive a Tony Award for his role in Moulin Rouge. The physical Moulin Rouge is located in the 18th Administrative District of Paris, referred to in français, by which word? We're going to give you guys 2 minutes now. Hopefully you can read better than I can speak French.
This round was insufferable.
You wrote it. So, time now. You guys have 2 minutes to answer that.
And if you haven't submitted round 4 yet, we're waiting on one team, which really needs this round 4.
Yeah.
If they want to stay in their standing spot or move ahead. Reminder to do that now. Thank you, team. They did that perfectly, too.
About 30 seconds remaining. You can not get submitted for round numbers 3 and 4. Or sorry, 4 and 5 rather.
But you kept it going till the sun fell down. You kept it going.
All right, that is time. So I think we're still waiting for one.
Yes?
Yeah, we're still waiting for one team to submit. Go and submit that. Look at the pocket sample.
Wait.
Really?
He thinks they switched back to the wrong sheet. Trying to copy answers onto the right sheet.
The one that says wrong sheet all over it? Guys, come on. Come on. It's fine. Well, while they do that, I think we have future quiz streams. Yes, future quiz streams. Are you enjoying tonight's quiz? Would you like to see more from us? Follow at Speakeasy Quiz on Twitter and subscribe to us for weekly live quizzes. YouTube.com/SSJKuhan, Twitch.tv/SpeakeasyPubQuiz. You are already on one of those channels. If you're not subscribed on this one, subscribe on the other one. Additionally, so I think we announced last week that we're going to be on Friday next week. We changed back. We are going to be on Thursday next week because the thing we had on Thursday, the conflict went away. So we are going to be on Thursday next week. So sorry if you already had been planning for Friday. We will be doing next Thursday, the 17th. And then we're off for 2 weeks technically because it's Christmas Eve and New Year's Eve. But on New Year's Eve, we will be doing a special thing. But there will be some sort of quiz production from at least me. I'm still waiting to see. We're still waiting to figure out whether Joe's available for it. But at least I will do a quiz that I have written, or that is written in our voice on New Year's Eve. Once we get the full workout on that. So
yeah,
be ready for that. We're still waiting. Nope, they got it in. Cool. Okay, they're in. So it's time now for round 4 answers.
Yep.
That's you.
Oh, sorry. Round 7 was called Book of Mormon. It turns out there are
fine. You know what?
Look, we got to commit when we mess up.
That's fair. That's fair.
It turns out there are a lot of famous Mormons. So name these 7 Mormon celebrities? Question mark. So the first Mormon is former governor of Massachusetts, Mitt Romney,
And current senator from
Utah. Number 2 is Wilford Brimley.
Diabetes.
Number 3, John Heater, who looks really different, like out of makeup and stuff.
Yeah, I mean, you can still see, like the nose and the teeth, but
Yeah.
For the one team that says, sorry, 2 teams. 2 teams said Josh Groban.
And it's like, we get it.
I don't get it. Josh Groban doesn't exist. See, is the thing. He's not a real.
Question number 4 is IRL MVP Bruce Horper.
That's correct.
Number 5 is the Aquabats. It's like MC Bat Commander and like 3 other guys are Mormon. It's very strange.
Yeah. At least the 2 founders of the Aquabats are Mormon, so I figure that counts enough.
Yeah. Number 6 is Ken Jennings, the temporary host of Jeopardy. Bless up Alex Trebek. And number 7 is Donny Osmond.
There we go. Donny Osmond.
Yeah. This was a fun round.
This was kind of silly. All right, time now for round 5 answers. Round 5 was called Aaron Tveit, and it was about Aaron Tveit. Question number 1, you probably know Aaron Tveit best from Gossip Girl. Who voiced the eponymous Gossip Girl? That is Christian Bale. Christian Bale. Yeah.
XOXO Gossip Girl.
XOXO Gossip Girl. Harsh, it's Bruce Harper, IRL MVP. Yes, his name is actually Bryce Harper. The points were for Bryce Harper. But one team did actually write Bruce Hooper, which is great. Question number 2. In 2016, Tveit took a role as a Republican staffer on the CBS show Braindead, which saw what sort of invaders infiltrate Washington, D.C.? That is alien bugs. Alien bugs went into people's brains and ate them up, and then they possessed them, and that's how they were brain dead. You should watch the show. It's really a surprisingly good show that I really wish I'd gotten for. Mary Elizabeth Winstead's in it. If you like Mary Elizabeth Winstead.
Aaron Tveit is in it.
Tony
Shalhoub.
Shalhoub! Question number 3. In 2019, Aaron Tveit took on a recurring role on which CBS show about marine judge advocates, which somehow wasn't a spin-off of JAG? That is The Code. The Code.
You know, it was a spin-off of JAG. Every NCIS.
Every NCIS is a spin-off of JAG. Question number 4. The only other lead role Tveit had was alongside Pedro Pascal in a USA Network FBI drama, which was set in a house that had the same name as which famous Memphis estate? B. Crawford, by the way, the reason no one has ever seen that show is that's why it's not on television anymore. Answer number 4 is Graceland. Graceland.
Also, The Code is a musical theater relevant answer because Philippa Sue was in that show.
Yep, she played Harper Lee, which upset me. Don't like it. Such a dumb joke. Graceland, I found out today, is the second most visited house in the United States after the White House. Question number 5. Look, this is still Speakeasy the Musical. Aaron Tveit starred as Danny Zuko in Grease Live, which aired on Fox.
Yeah, that surprised me too.
I also thought it was NBC. Yeah. Question number 6. Tveit is arguably best known for his role as Enjolras.
You did it.
Enjolras in Les Miserables. Name either of the leading cast members who reprised a role they played on the West End. There's Samantha Banks and Daniel Huddlestone. We only needed one of them. Sorry, Barks. We only needed one of them. But we were really, really nice to the 2 people who tried to give us too much information. Normally, we don't do that, but otherwise, only one person would have had it right. Enjolras. It's not actually right, though. It's Enjol. That much I was able to get. The getting from the Jol to the Ra, It's tough. And number 7, we assume Aaron Tveit will receive at least 60% of the vote and receive a Tony Award for Moulin Rouge. Referred to in French by what word? That is...
Arrondissement.
Arrondissement. Arrondissement. I had it. I just took a second to remember it. That is it for round number 5. So it's time now for round 6, which is not called the animated series. It is called Best Revival. Best Revival.
Yeah.
It's called Best Revival. It is the video round. Pay attention to the instructions of the video. Clips will play twice, so the second time they may be shortened. Though it is, as always, just name the movie. So here we go. Or, I guess, as usual. Here we go with round number 6.
Ladies and gents, this is the moment you've waited for. You've been searching in the dark, your sweat soaking through the floor. And buried in your bones, there's an ache that you can't ignore. Taking your breath, stealing your mind, and all that was real is left behind. Don't fight it, it's coming for you, running at you. It's only this moment, don't care what.
If you need me, let me know. I'm gonna be around. If you got no place to go, if you're feeling down, speech. I'm gonna make a speech, everybody. Yeah, get ready. If you're all alone, when the pretty birds have flown, honey, I'm still free.
Fever dream, can't you see, getting closer. Just surrender, cause you feel the feeling. Take it.
Feed me, Seymour. Feed me all night long. Huh? That's right, boy. You can do it. Feed me, Seymour. Feed me all night long. 'Cause if you feed me, Seymour, I can grow up big and strong.
It's fire, it's freedom, it's flooding open. It's the preacher and the pulpit and you bind it.
Cecile will pick out all your clothes.
Blue is her best color. No, red, I think.
Your bath is drawn by Mrs. Greer.
Soup. No, bubbles, I think.
Annette comes in to make your bed.
The silk? No, the satin sheets, I think.
I think I'm gonna like it here.
There's something breaking at the brick of every wall that's holding all that you know.
It's got my happiness, 'cause I like the way I am. And you just can't stop my knife and fork when I see a Christmas ham. So if you don't like the way I look, well, I just don't give a damn. 'Cause the world keeps spinning round and round, and my heart's keeping time to the speed of sound. I was lost till I heard the drums, then I found my way.
So tell me, do you wanna go where it's covered in all the colors and love?
Just give me the boy.
No.
No.
You're so nice.
You're not good, you're not bad, you're just nice. I'm not good, I'm not nice, I'm just right. I'm the witch, you're the wild.
Where the runaways are running the night, impossible comes true. You take it over.
Then you'll do it. Do it? Of course not. It's not my kind of thing. I mean, Max, please. World War II? Ooh, too dark. Too depressing. The theater's so obsessed with drama, so depressed, it's hard to sell a ticket on Broadway. Shows should be more pretty. Shows should be more witty. Shows should be more... What's the word? Gay? Exactly.
There is a life about to start when tomorrow comes. Will you join in our crusade?
stand with me. Beyond the barricade, is there a world you long to see? Then join in the fight that will give you the right to be free. And the sun can't stop us now. Watching it come true, it's taking over you. This is the greatest show.
If you need me, let me know. I'm gonna be around. If you got no place to go, if you're feeling down, speech.
Leave a dream, can't you see? Getting closer. Just surrender, cause you feel the feeling. Take it.
Feed me Seymour. Feed me all night long. That's right, boy. You can do it. Feed me Seymour. Feed me all night long.
It's fire, it's freedom, it's flooding open. It's the preacher and the pulpit and you blind.
Cecile will pick out all your clothes.
Blue is her best color. No, red, I think.
Your bath is drawn by Mrs. Greer.
Soup. No, bubbles, I think.
Annette comes in to make your bed.
The silk? No, the satin sheets, I think.
I think I'm gonna like it here.
There's something breaking at the break of every wall that's holding all that you know.
Don't like the way I look when I just don't give a damn. Cause the world keeps spinning round and round, and my heart's keeping time to the speed of sound. I was lost till I heard those drums, and I found my way.
So tell me, do you wanna go where it's covering all the colors?
You're so nice. You're not good, you're not bad, you're just nice. I'm not good, I'm not nice, I'm just right. I'm the witch, you're the wild.
Where the runaways are running the night. Impossible comes true. It's taking over you.
Too depressing. The theater's so obsessed with drama so depressed, it's hard to sell a ticket on Broadway. Shows should be more pretty. Shows should be more witty. Shows should be more... What's the word? Gay? Exactly.
Join in our crusade, we will be strong and stand with me. Beyond the barricade, is there a world you long to see? Then join in the fight that will give you the right to be free. This is the greatest show.
All right, 2 minutes on the clock. 2 minutes on the clock.
We were talking about this while we were that was playing. I just want to know why Skimbleshanks is the only cat who wears pants.
It's because he wants to hide his butthole.
Right, but there has to be another reason, right?
He's the only one who cares about hiding his butthole. Maybe he's the only one that has a butthole.
That's why they did the entire edit.
Yeah, because they turned out, like, canonically, he's the only one that has a butthole.
Skimbleshanks, the butthole cat. Don't like that.
Skimbleshanks, the butthole cat.
Don't like that.
Can you see in the dark?
Everyone's answers are in.
Would you sit on his
Then
throne?
I guess we're not going to listen to Jellicle songs for Jellicle cats then. Time now for round 6 answers.
There's no business like show business, like no business I know. Everything about it is appealing, everything that traffic will allow. Nowhere could you get that happy feeling when you are stealing that extra bow. There's no people like show people. They smile when they are low. Yesterday they told you you would not go far. That night you open and there you are. Next day on your dressing room they've hung a star. Let's go on with the show. The costumes, the scenery, the makeup, the props, the audience that lifts you when you're down. The headaches, the heartaches, the backaches, the flops, the sheriff who escorts you out of town. The opening when your heart beats like a drum. The closing when the customers don't come. Let's go on with the
I see they're talking about Fantastic Beasts.
What?
Don't worry about it.
Oh, yeah, that's fine.
It's Fantastic Beasts. Don't worry about it. Standings check.
There was. Whoops, I left time. Yeah, standings check. I left, by the way. No, not I left. What was I going to say? There was a production of Little Shop on Broadway. So
yeah,
technically it was after the movie, but it was on Broadway as well.
Yeah, like. Oops. Come on, man.
Time for a standings check. Standings check. 7 teams in 7th place. It is Marth.
In also 7th place?
Oh, yeah, also in 7th place. Tied for 7th place. It's Marth and Grouptimus Prime.
Or tied for 6th.
Tied for 6th. You're right. Sorry, somebody decided to
change
add
spellings.
Punctuation that they didn't have before.
In 5th place, we have Blue Skidoo.
In 4th place, Diamond Club, predominantly penultimate.
In 2nd place, we've got a two-way tie between Latka Lads and Pocket Sand, which means...
In 1st place, it is Merkel's Boner, without an apostrophe. So that
just a reminder.
Just a gentle spelling reminder. That is that for round number 6. Time now for round 7, which is, as always,
it's random knowledge, y'all.
It's random knowledge, y'all. Question number 1. Question number 1. There we go. The 2015 revival of Spring Awakening was notable for being performed in both English and what other language? Question number 1. The 2015 revival of Spring Awakening was notable for being performed in both English and what other language? Oh, oops.
As I cried out like in Latin,
don't look in his eyes, you'll be breaking in. Don't look in his eyes, you'll be taken in. You'll be breaking in, Spring Awakening.
I heard her silver call. She said, just give it time, kid. I come to one and all. She said, give me that hand, please, and the itch you can't control.
What, the original cast
Let me
of Spring
teach you
Awakening.
how to handle all the sadness
Yes, they have.
in your soul. Oh, we'll work that silver magic, then we'll aim it at the wall.
Like, it was a little surprising that it got a revival that early, but I think, like, this twist is kind of what made that revival, so I'm very okay with it. Question 2 is worth 2 points. The Kingdom of Tonga is located in, for the first point, which latitudinal hemisphere? And for the second point, which ocean? Question 2 again, worth 2 points. The Kingdom of Tonga is located in, for the first point, which latitudinal hemisphere? And for the second point, which ocean?
Bobby Mailer, he's the best. Looks
Question number 3. 2 Richard Rodgers points. Both 1776 and Hamilton played at the Richard Rodgers Theater. For the first point, which character is repeatedly mentioned but never seen in 1776? And for the second point, which character is mentioned once or twice and never seen in Hamilton? Question number 3. 2 Richard Rodgers points. Both 1776 and Hamilton played at the Richard Rodgers Theater. For the first point, which character is repeatedly mentioned but never seen in 1776? And for the second, which character is mentioned once or twice and never seen in Hamilton?
Question number 4. Named after 2 groups of white settlers into the state, the flagship university of which state uses 2 live equine mascots named Boomer and Sooner to represent their football team? Question 4 again. Named after 2 groups of white settlers into the state, the flagship university of which state uses 2 live equine mascots named Boomer and Sooner to represent their football team? These 2 equines are also represented as suited mascots.
But neither is ever represented as spirits dying of the Cimarron. Unfortunately, it's not Cimarron University. Oh god, no, that's going to be added now, isn't it?
No, my dad won't. Oh, really? He thinks it's a waste of time.
Ford Anglius dying of the Cimarron University. Riding free.
I'm broken.
That's good.
I'm broken.
Shoulders relax. You don't want to be so stiff. Already better. Yeah.
Question number 5. 3 phantom points. Identify the following adaptation of Gaston Leroux's Fantôme de l'Opéra. Fantôme de l'Opéra?
Fantôme.
Fantôme de l'Opéra. Sorry, I did it the Italian way. Fantôme de l'Opéra. A Faustian 1974 rock musical. B, the Disney Channel original movie. And C, a 2009 Broadway sequel. So once again, question 5 for 3 phantom points. Identify the following adaptations of Gaston Leroux's Fantôme de l'Opéra. A Faustian 1974 rock musical. B, the Disney Channel original movie. And C, a 2009 Broadway sequel. You put so much French into your question this week.
Look, it's not my fault that musical theater adapts French stories a ton for some reason.
Sure.
I only play classical.
So just loosen it up and strut your expertise. Take a look at this music and let your mind expand. Woo, woo, oh, yes, yeah. You're in the band. Now.
You at the barricade, listen to this. Victor Hugo's Les Miserables depicts which French Revolution? Question 6 again. Victor Hugo's Les Miserables depicts which French Revolution? You have no chance at all. Why throw your lives away? And the warnings damn their lives. They'll see a peep.
You're in the band. I need a couple of roadies. I need someone on tech who wants to be security. I will.
Can I be the stylist?
Oh, check.
I still don't have a job.
Well, how about being manager?
As long as you know.
Is that something you could swing? It means I'm putting you
Question number 7. 4 EGOT points. Bobby Lopez is the youngest individual to EGOT and the first to be a double EGOT. Part E, Lopez was first nominated for an Emmy of any kind for his contribution to the musical episode of what sitcom? Part G, how many Grammys does Lopez have? Part O, all of Lopez's Academy Award nominations have been in which category? And Part T, in what year was Lopez nominated for his first Tony?
Why does O stand for Academy Award?
Question number 7 for EGOT points. Bobby Lopez is the youngest individual to EGOT and the first to be a double EGOT. Part E, Lopez was first nominated for an Emmy in any kind for his contribution to the musical episode of what sitcom? Part G, how many Grammys does Lopez have? Part O, all 3 of Lopez's Academy Awards nominations have been for what category? And Part T, in which year was Lopez nominated for his first Tony? And with that, we are going to put all the questions on the screen, but we're not going to do that right away. So what's going to happen is that Joe is going to vamp for time while I fix the slide.
Look down, don't look a million. Look down, you're here until you die. I've done no wrong, sweet Jesus, hear my prayer. Look down, sweet Jesus doesn't care. I know she'll wait, I know that she'll be true. Look down, they've all forgotten you. I was going to start from later, but I realized I don't remember other parts of the show, and so my brain just like immediately flipped to the very beginning, which I'm also not sure I am actually performing every part of.
I'm not even sure what musical you're doing it, so...
It's Les Mis.
Is it?
Yeah.
I don't...
It's the Chain Gang song. Do you need me to keep talking? I can do a different show.
Hold on. I'll have it in about 2 seconds. Here we go. All right. Now we're going to give you 3 minutos. 3 minutes for round number 7. And here is the questions, and here is your clock.
Hi, Brian. Hi, Kate. Did it.
Oh, no.
I'm kind of pretty and pretty damn smart. Did it.
It's fine. Here we go. Beetlejuice.
You could use a buddy. Don't you want a pal?
Yes, I do. Yes, I do.
Girl, the way I see it, your daddy should be leaving and you should stick around and kill him.
What?
Nothing. So Lydia, don't end yourself. Defend yourself. Daddy is the one you should maim. Together we'll exterminate. Assassinate.
No.
The finer points can wait, but first you gotta say my name. Go ahead and jump, but that won't stop him. Here you got a solid plan B option. I can bring your daddy so much pain. All you gotta do is say my name. Girl, just say it 3 times in a row, and you won't believe how far I'll go. I'm on the bench, but coach, just put me in the game. All you gotta do is say my name.
I don't know your name.
Well, I can't say it.
How about a game of charades?
Yes, let's play it.
2 words.
Right.
Second word. Drink.
No.
Beverage.
No.
Wine.
No.
Juice.
Yes.
Okay, first word.
Okay.
Bug.
No.
Ant.
Close, but no.
Beetle.
Yes.
Beetlejuice.
Wow, I'm impressed. And all you gotta do is say my name 3 times. 3 times in a row. It must be spoken unbroken. Ready?
Yeah.
Okay, go.
Beetlejuice.
Yes.
Beetlejuice.
Yes. Wow, this is gonna be so good.
Because you're so smart, a stand-up role. I'll think about your offer, let you know. But I prefer my chances down below. Beetlejuice, being young and pretty doesn't mean that I'm an easy mark. I put someone with piranhas, I don't need a shark. Yes, life sucks, but not that much. Okay, Beetlejuice.
This is another show we could have done for
Offering you a full-time
round 6.
Are you any good?
You betcha. Trust me, baby.
I just met you, really, it's a flattering
What?
Don't you wanna see Dad suffer?
Movie based on a musical. There's a musical based on a movie, not a movie based on a movie.
Oh, I see. Yeah. I think I pitched both versions, and then
You are tougher than you
yeah.
look.
The other version is also something we could have done. I agree.
Yeah.
Are you all right? Hey, Doc. dog, B-Town, my old pal.
Get away from her, Lydia. This is a dangerously
30
unstable
seconds if you're not yet
individual.
submitted. You have 30 seconds.
Beetlejuice is sexy.
Beetlejuice is smart.
BJ is a graduate of Juilliard. He can help. We found him on Yelp. Our troubles all ended on the day that we befriended him. Every word is the truth. Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice. What the heck was that?
So violating.
There you go, kid. Couple of 5-star reviews.
What was that?
That was possession. Any ghost can do that in less than one lesson.
Any ghost?
Pretty much any ghost will do, sure.
Then Beetlejuice.
What do I need you for?
Hold up, girl. I'm your pal. They're sweet, but I'm a demon.
Time is
straight
up.
from
If you've not yet
hell.
submitted your
I know, with a little
answers
heart
for
on the shoulder,
round
but
number
we're
7, go ahead and submit those now. I think we should have the last couple in. Yep.
Lydia! What?
So, we're going to take
I
a
heard what he said. Any ghost can
quick
do that possession
break.
stuff.
We'll be back with round 7 answers and final standings in a bit.
Okay, so what's the plan?
We've been way too out of touch. Things have been crazy, and it sucks that we don't talk that much. But I should tell you that I think of you each night. I rub my nipples and start moaning with delight.
Why would you write that?
I'm just trying to tell the truth.
This needs to be perfect. These emails have to prove that we were actually friends. I'll do it.
I gotta tell you, life without ya has been hard, has been bad, has been rough, kinky. And I miss talking about life and other stuff.
Very specific. Shut up.
I like my parents.
Who says that?
I love my parents, but each day's another fight. If I stop smoking drugs, then everything might be alright.
Smoking drugs. Just fix it.
If I stop smoking crack.
Crack?
If I stop smoking pot, then everything might be alright. I'll take your advice. I'll try to be more nice. I'll turn it around, wait and see. 'Cause all that it takes is a little reinvention. It's easy to change if you give it your attention. All you gotta do is just believe you can be who you wanna be. Sincerely me.
Are we done yet? Well, I can't just give them one email. I want to show that I was, like, a good friend, you know?
Oh my god.
Dear Connor Murphy, yes, I also miss our talks. Stop doing drugs, just try to take deep breaths and go on walks.
No.
I'm sending pictures of the most amazing trees.
No.
You'll be obsessed with all my forest expertise.
Absolutely not.
Dude, I'm proud of you. Just keep pushing through. You're turning around, I can see.
Just wait and see.
'Cause all that it takes is a little reinvention. It's easy to change if you give it your attention. All you gotta do is just believe you can be who you wanna be. Sincerely me.
My sister's hot.
What the hell?
My bad. Dear Evan Hansen, thanks for every note you send.
Dear Connor Murphy, I'm just glad to be your friend. Our friendship goes beyond your average kind of bond. But not because we're gay.
No, not because we're gay.
We're close, but not that way. The only man that I love is my dad.
Well, anyway.
You're getting better every day.
I'm getting better every day.
Keep getting better every day. Hey, 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 hey. 'Cause all that it takes is a little reinvention. It's easy to change if you give it your attention. All you gotta do is just believe you can be who you wanna be. Sincerely, miss you dearly. Sincerely me. Sincerely me. Sincerely me. Sincerely me.
Round 7 answers and final standings. I was muted. It's fine. We're all good. Question 1. The 2015 revival of Spring Awakening was notable for being performed in both English and what other language? It was performed concurrently in English and American Sign Language.
That was really good. All right. Question number 2 is worth 2 points. The Kingdom of Tonga is located in which latitudinal hemisphere and which ocean? Well, it's located in the Southern Hemisphere in the Pacific Ocean. And the answer to this question was the hit show South Pacific.
South Pacific.
Come on, guys.
Question number 3. 2 Richard Rogers points. Both 1776 and Hamilton played at the Richard Rogers Theater. Which characters repeatedly mentioned but never seen in 1776? That is George Washington. And which characters mentioned once or twice and never seen in Hamilton? We were looking for John Adams, but we gave you Ben Franklin and Martha Washington, because Martha Washington is mentioned in that scene in Hamilton, as is Ben Franklin. Anyway, it's fine. But however, Jefferson and Adams are the main characters of 1776. So if you wrote Jefferson for the first one, nothing I can do about that.
Yeah. Question number 4. Named after 2 groups of white settlers into the state, the flagship university of which state uses 2 live equine mascots named Boomer and Sooner to represent their football team? That is Oklahoma, with an exclamation point.
Also, the 1776 is about the Declaration of Independence. How can you do a Declaration of Independence musical without Thomas Jefferson? Which I wrote. No, sorry.
I don't know what
wrong.
to tell you, man.
Anyway, question number 5, 3 phantom points. Identify the following adaptations of Gaston Leroux's Fantôme de l'Opéra. Faustian 1974 rock musical, that is Phantom of the Paradise. Disney Channel original movie is Phantom of the Megaplex. And a 2009 Broadway sequel, Love Never Dies.
All right. Question number 6. Victor Hugo's Les Miserables depicts which French Revolution? We were looking for the June Rebellion or the Paris Uprising of 1832. We counted the Student Rebellion because there is apparently academic literature calling it that. The Third French Revolution was in 1848, so we couldn't take that.
Question number 7. 4 EGOT points. Bobby Lopez, the youngest individual to EGOT and the first to be a double EGOT. Lopez was first nominated for an Emmy of any kind for his contribution to the musical episode of what sitcom? That is Scrubs, My Musical, Season 6, Episode 6 in 2006.
Stephanie D'Abruzzo is my 2 favorite episodes of Scrubs.
That is true. Star Trek and Buffy are not sitcoms. Question Part G, how many Grammys does Lopez have? He has 3 Grammys. All 3 of Lopez's Academy Award nominations have been for which category? That is Best Original Song. And, I guess I've accidentally, which year was he nominated for his first Tony? That is 2004, Avenue Q. B. Carver says, who the hell is Bobby Lopez?
You know
He's
him
the youngest
because
individual to EGOT,
Yeah.
and the first to be a double EGOT. Robert Lopez, also known as, he wrote...
Frozen, Wonder Pets, Avenue Q, Book of Mormon.
Yeah. You know his work. Thank you for quizzing. Please consider supporting us. Patreon.com/Speakeasy Pub Quiz. PayPal.me/Speakeasy Pub Quiz. Aaron Tveit, because he is the 2020 Tony Award winner for best. The joke, by the way, for the non-Broadway people, Aaron Tveit is the only nominee for best male performer.
That's correct. He goes by Bobby. I don't know what's. Aaron Tveit was the only nominee. You also definitely know him after tonight because he was in the Les Mis clip we used.
That's correct. Yep. All right. Time now for our final standings, we have 7 teams who played. In 7th place, Grouptimus Prime.
And once I get the standings back up, in 6th place, we have Marth.
In 5th place, Blue Skidoo.
In 4th place, we have Diamond Club, who unfortunately is not penultimate this week of either kind.
They're directly in the center. In 3rd place, Latka Lads.
In 2nd place, we have Pocket Sand.
And in 1st place, it is Merkel's Boner. For what it's worth, his Wikipedia page specifically says people call him Bobby. But yes, Robert Lopez is what he's known by. Joe and Bobby Lopez apparently are best friends. It's fine. Congratulations to Merkel's Boner and to Pocket Sand. $10 to Merkel's Boner and $5 to Pocket Sand, or the charities of their choices. Or if they want us to go to the same charity, that's fine too. Thank you once again, everybody, for quizzing. Once again, please consider supporting us. Patreon.com, Speakeasy Pub Quiz, PayPal.me/Speakeasy Pub Quiz. Or you can type bang Patreon and bang PayPal in the chat.
Like so.
Yep. Like we both did at the same time. Yeah, so feel free to support us. Thank you so much. Do we have anything else next week? Once again, next week at the regular time, which is scheduled 9:30, but possibly late because of me. So, also Geeks Who Drink. We didn't plug this week, but Geeks Who Drink, we do. I do Geeks Who Drink every Wednesday at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Mountain Standard Time. 8 p.m. Mountain Standard Time on Zoom. Go to geekswhodrink.com for details on that. Gilmore Girls fan, and you want to play Gilmore Girls trivia? Please check that out at geekswhodrink.com. I believe there are still tickets available. If there's not, then there's nothing I can do for you. But I believe there are tickets available. So that's it for this edition of Speakeasy Pub Quiz. There are, by the way, tickets available for the 7 p.m. Mountain Time quiz. 21 spaces available, though. So that's it for this week's quiz. We'll see you guys next week.
Bye.
Diamond Club hopes you have enjoyed this program.